So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. So long and thanks for all the fish. I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been the perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. What is going on? Is Kaylin saying goodbye? Well, yes and no. Maybe? I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying hello. It's time for a change, in a way. See, it's become clear over the recent past that I have to do something different. The way I've been approaching things is not working in the way I intend to, that I am not reaching the audience that I feel called to serve. And a big part of the reason is social media algorithms. Social media algorithms are not very good at nuance. They are not very good at nuance, at least when it comes to somebody who likes to show up body positive and occasionally naked, but to talk about deep, soulful things. When I look at who is YouTube showing my videos to, it's basically only showing my videos to people who are here because they're feeling a little frisky. They want to get off. They're just there to look at some shirtless men. And I look at where are they coming from, where are my viewerships landing, and vast majority are coming from countries that don't have English as their main language, which makes me really wonder how much listening is actually going on. And while it theoretically might be possible to retrain the algorithm over time to shift me towards a new audience, it's also entirely possible that since I've had some videos on this channel go very, very viral, it never will. It would just kind of keep sending me towards the audience who's just here to look and not listen. And if you've watched me, if you've been along on my journey, you know that I'm here because I want to make an impact, because I want to share things that I think have value. And while sexuality and body positivity and embodiment and reclaiming our bodies as sacred and viewing our sexual lives as sacred is a big part of the work I do, it is not the totality of what I do. What I offer is something much more expansive than just that. And if you've read any of my books, you kind of get it. But the algorithm can't understand that, or at least it's not working for me. And when I try to post content that is about spiritual things, nobody's watching because it's showing it to the wrong people. And after doing some consulting with individuals, it seems like the best route for me moving forward is to start anew. Give up my 300,000 followers, 4.5 years of work, countless videos, countless interactions, and just say, oh, let's begin again. You know what? I'm good at surrender. I'm good at letting go and accepting life on life's terms. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. A lot of deep breathing. Seriously though, no, I believe that what is so important to me is my mission and my message, and whatever I have to do, I will do to help reach that intended audience. So if that means jettisoning a lot of work over the years, then I'm happy to do it if it serves that higher purpose. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but Tibetan monks will sometimes spend months or years creating these elaborate mandalas out of colored sand. And then after they're finished, they let the wind blow it away. That they purposely practice surrendering those years of work because in that loss, there is a letting go. And I'd like to think myself evolved enough that my ego doesn't require holding on to something that isn't working just because it gives me status, or I get to say, oh yeah, I've got that fancy little plaque up on my wall saying I hit some arbitrary target of 100,000 subscribers. No, instead I'd rather say, all right, well let's modify, let's do what we need to do so that you can make the impact that you feel called to make and reach the hearts and minds of people who feel called to change. So I just launched a new channel called The Ecstatic Self, Spiritual Insights with Kaylin, at The Ecstatic Self. And here we're going to go deeper. We're going to go into how do you manifest the life you want? How do you deal with your shadow? How do you overcome shame? The things we've talked about that on this channel, but really drilling down into them further. I'm also going to start talking more about current events, pop culture, and how we see the spirituality in things like Taylor Swift or the movie Wicked or whatever's trending at the time you're watching this. I've just dropped 5 videos on launch day that I think you guys will really enjoy. Now don't worry, I am not deleting this channel. I did pull down a few of my most high-performing videos because I felt like they're not necessarily in alignment with the direction we are moving forward, but the bulk of this channel is going to remain here. And if you want to see more of me in my full birthday suit, heading over to Patreon is a great place to go. Even X or Twitter can be useful. I have a safe for work and a not safe for work Twitter account, although that one is being scaled back as well. Patreon will still be there though. It's nice to have a space where I don't have to worry about the algorithm impact for how I'm showing up affects audiences and whatnot. Because yes, in an ideal world, me showing up in my birthday suit would be considered holy and sacred and beautiful, and people would be willing to hear what I have to say. And there are many of you for whom that is the case. I have received so many beautiful notes over the years about what a difference this work is making for you. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out here who can't hear that. And now, especially with this incoming administration and some other policies, I think I also need to just be mindful of how I show up, because things are becoming more restrictive, unfortunately. So I will mostly be showing up with a shirt on this new channel. I may be posting on here from time to time, so this channel will have some action, but I'm going to be pushing most of my energy towards this new endeavor. I am going to move my Sunday live stream meditations from this channel over to this new one, and I hope you'll follow me over there. This has been such a beautiful journey of discovery and unfolding with you. So many of us have had these revelatory moments, these moments of coming home to ourselves and understanding who we are and why we are and what we are, and how do we take those next few steps towards finding belonging. And all of that is going to continue. We're just going to do it in a slightly different way. I'm sure some of you will probably have feelings about this, but please know I am here to support you on your journey, and if you ever need to talk face to face, I do offer free consultation calls, so just shoot me an email and I'm happy to come and listen to you. And as always, I will continue to host my body positive, inclusive spiritual retreats. In 2025, I hope to start offering more and more in-person work together, and this work will continue. Some of you have been here this whole time. I thank you for that. Some of you maybe have just discovered me. Welcome. So glad to have you. I hope to see you around. I hope to see you in this new space, and I hope you continue on your journey towards your ecstatic self. Thank you for shining your light in the world. Thank you for being the person that you are and doing your part to make this world a better place. Be a candle that sets other flames alight, because in sharing that light, our own light is never diminished. The candle does not burn down more quickly depending on how many other tallows it lights. Your happiness is never diminished by sharing it with others. So please, please, please keep shining, keep becoming more radiant, and I hope to see you continuing to unfold your journey towards your ecstatic self. I'm Kaylin. Blessings and love to you.